How do you choose whether to save or invest your money? It's a big question and there's no one size fits all answer. Everybody's different and everyone's situation is unique, and this will depend on your financial goals and what stage of life you are in. And that's exactly what we're going to go through in today's video. Hey there, you're back with Michael Santanato, financial advisor, cryptocurrency investor, and overall financial alchemist. And I want to welcome you to my channel, the place where you can come to learn about investing, personal finance, cryptocurrency, and securing your financial future. Today, we're going to be talking about saving versus investing. And this is a really interesting topic because I regularly speak about savings and investing. Like, I love it when I can save, a few dollars, right? Just today I booked an Airbnb and here in Mexico where I am right now, and the guy offered me, if I paid in cash, I could save about 20%, which is kind of common, kind of frowned upon, but kind of common. You can get good savings that way. So I love that, but I also love investing, and I love investments because that's how we could end the financial slavery cycle, or the rat race as it's typically called. So as I've gone through different stages in my life, from my first job to buying my first home, my first rental property, living and remotely working from Mexico right now, having a lot of cryptocurrency and stocks and assets and savings, I've had to change priorities from saving to investing and vice versa, especially when I was building my first business. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my advice based on personal experience, when you should be saving and when you should be investing. So let's jump in. I think an important thing to notice is that in today's social media, fast-paced communication world with financial influencers, it's easy to get caught up in the mindset of invest, invest, invest. Like that's all you should be doing. But that's not really true. You have money YouTubers, crypto traders, and IG, finance influencers all telling you that you need to invest. And that's true. It's true. You do need to invest. Investing is important, but saving is important too. So when should you be saving and when should you be investing? A common thought is that if you are saving rather than investing, you're actually losing money. Every year inflation rises and your savings can buy fewer things than it can before. And we talk about this often. You'll see lots of videos in my channel down in the links below on inflation because it's a big problem right now. So while it is true that investing is a great way to grow your wealth, first, let's start by taking a look at when and why you should be saving money. Reason number one, being financially secure in the here and now. Invested money is often not easily accessible. If you put every penny that you have into investments, then you have no emergency fund to keep you secure in the present moment. You lack that feeling of security that you so desperately crave. We all desperately want that anyway. Saving should almost always come before investing. And if you don't have a solid amount of savings, which should be about, potentially 3 months of your living costs, then building that emergency fund is priority number one, and that should come before investing your money. And that will give you a great cushion, buffer, and help you feel secure. One of the big downsides of investing before having savings is that in the event of an emergency, when you need cash at a moment's notice, you'll have to sell off some of your investments. And that's not a good thing because two reasons. One, investments are usually meant to be held for the long term, but also by selling them off, you may sell them at a loss. You don't want that. You don't want that. That's the opposite of what investing is all about. So you don't want to lose money on your investments. You want to avoid that. The need for saving over investing often applies if you're starting to build your independent wealth or your own business, as I mentioned. You need that buffer and savings in the bank. If you've experienced bankruptcy, starting to build your wealth again from scratch, then you also want to maintain savings over investments. Reason number two, another reason why you might want to prioritize savings over investment is to make a large investment. A common time in your life when you're looking to prioritize saving over investing is when you're looking to make a large purchase, such as buying your first home or buying a bigger home. This means you need a down payment and you need cash readily available. Also, like I mentioned again, I'm really big on business, so here we are talking about it for a third time, but also starting your own business. If you need money in the short term, like the next 3 to 5 years, then savings will be a priority Whereas if you're already set with that, then investments are a solid option and you may be ready to invest. So if these two reasons do not fit your personal financial situation, then investing should be your priority. So let's look at some reasons that you should not be saving if you already have an emergency fund. You're definitely not going to get rich by parking your money in a savings account, okay? Right now, the common savings interest rates are 1% and 2% at most. Even 2.7% in some cases, but that's rare. And that will take 36 years to double your money or more. You also might pay taxes on interest earned at your highest marginal tax rate unless your money is held in a tax sheltered account or a tax-free account, such as a TFSA or a RRSP respectively. If you're prioritizing long-term financial goals, saving is probably not the smart way to get there, and investing is definitely the best way to make the most out of your money. So now, why should you be investing? Well, I'm already big on investments, like you said. You need your money to grow more than inflation, to outpace inflation, so that your money can grow for you and you're not losing purchasing power. And when you're focusing on future financial goals such as children's college education or retirement savings, that sort of thing. The stock market does go through ups and downs, and all markets, especially crypto, go through ups and downs. But historically, we've seen that over the past 30 years, the stock market will far outperform your savings account at your local bank and will earn more money if you continue to add more money, such as compounding or dollar cost averaging every month instead of a savings account. If you want to save for retirement, your children's college education, or any other far off spending, then investments are the best way to get the most out of your money and is a smarter tactic than savings alone. Okay. Also, number two, this is super duper important. Your employer also has a stock matching program. If your employer has a stock matching plan, then this is the number one priority for you to max out, because this is 100% rate of return. It's not often you get 100% rate of return. And I always tell my clients all the time, if you have one of those plans, max it out for every dollar you can. Specifically in my life, I also accumulated a lot of wealth by maxing out that program. Up to 20% of my salary, I could contribute to that program. And that was a fantastic savings vehicle for me. In purchasing, shares at a discount in my company stock purchase plan. So either a stock purchase plan or a RRSP or retirement matching plan. If your employer has a matching retirement plan, then definitely please max it out. Find out how much they're willing to contribute. Sometimes 3, 4, 5, even 6 or 8% of your salary. It's essentially free money, but you have to sign up and contribute to your account, which you can do with your HR department usually at your company. Typically, if you want to be investing, you need to do it with money that you can take on more risk and won't need in the short term. So this is a definite thing. So what are the key takeaways? Think about your financial goals. What's your financial plan in the next 3 to 5 years? Are you looking to make any large purchases, such as a rental property or a down payment on a house? Tax sheltered investment options like RRSPs and TFSAs let you take your money and grow it tax-free or tax sheltered. Definitely take your employer's retirement matching program if they have it. It's free money, take it. And don't think of yourself as a saver or investor. You should be both, but just know where you're prioritizing your actions. So if you were questioning whether or not to save or invest, you should have a good idea of what is the right option for you right now. And if you want to learn more about savings or investing, you can check out my channel here and the links below on savings and investments. I have a bunch of videos on both saving and investing from every level, from beginner all the way to expert. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and give this a like and a thumbs up. That helps the channel grow, which we're really committed to doing. And so now I want to turn it over to you. Are you saving or investing? And what are your reasons? Maybe something I didn't mention in this video and that I missed. So please let us know in the comments below. Thanks again. Adios from Mexico. We'll see you on the next video.